only get one shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
It's week 8 of the NFL, and we've got the Chargers, burner and wide receiver. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the Chargers and the Cowboys under the lights on Sunday night.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. They run again with Wilkins. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Now Warner. But he's got his target, Harris. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 37 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Warner to throw.
That one thrown away from the pocket. And the officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
On the carry, it's Wilkins. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So a false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. To throw, Warner. Dancing to it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sand.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes.
And
just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So here come the Chargers as they get set for their first drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going at the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Curtis.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. They run with Wilkins. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Warner. He gets it complete to Harris.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got...
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. Curtis. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Looking to throw. Curtis. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
The Chargers sitting at 5-2 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And even though it's the offense at center stage now, there should be a spotlight shining on the defense because they're really the star of this show. A terrific game last week, able to pitch a shutout on the road. And I don't care who you play. That's a sign that you got a ball club firing at peak efficiency when both sides are working well.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 85 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Curtis. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
from the 17. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Curtis. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away and could cost them a ball game?
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. This is Wilkins. Ooh, with a juke. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quicker.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does. Under pressure, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. He's going to keep this again. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first. Now the red flag
play is under review.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. Play action. It's Warner. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. Touchdown, Cowboys! A great effort there. 30 yards.
Under review.
His guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge a successful one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The LA offense ready for this next possession. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
The throw over the middle, taken in.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Holding. Offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Curtis. He finds his man. Complete. It's Lamb.
Complete to number 6. Loss of 2.
To throw on second down. Curtis. And he's got his big tight end here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 37.
Looking to throw. Curtis. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Curtis. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Walker. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Hands it off out of the gun. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Curtis. And that is incomplete.
Curtis's pass is incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Oh, that was never on target. It's no good. Wide to the right, and the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Boy, that's 3 points you really expect to have. That's nothing more than a lack of concentration to me because an NFL kicker should make this kick in his sleep.
He notched his 15th touchdown pass of the year on that last drive, and they'll look to keep it going here, 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, Warner. That one complete to Wilkins, the running back. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop. Here's Warner. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. It'll be Warner on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Warner.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. With 3rd down coming up.
They'll run it here with Wilkins. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Curtis. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this 3rd quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On first down, Curtis. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll go option on second down, right side. On the move past the 40. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper and second down. And quickly they get to the line. On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
They'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The quick slant caught.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run ahead of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
To throw on second down, Warner. Able to avoid him at the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Now Warner's hit, and he loses it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Warner.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Wilkins.
73 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A play fake, now Warner. Wide open receiver complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the...
On the go.
Looking to throw. Warner. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down.
So a potential big play by this defense wiped out by the face mask.
And disappointing because it was so unnecessary. They had the sack, but the officials are definitely keeping a close eye on the quarterback, especially the referee. They were able to spot that one immediately.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Wilkins. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2.
They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Popular down. Throwing to start the drive. Curtis. He's got his man on the crossing route. On 1st and 10. Curtis. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. 1 quarter remaining. games here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's the option play now to the left. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. Down inside the 10. Second and short now following the fumble. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So now fourth and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Now Warner. He finds his man, complete. That's Wilkins. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to kick it away.
On the return is Lamb.
They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Looking to throw on second down. Curtis going down the middle, and it's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back to throw. Curtis to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
On second and goal, here's an option play left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Holding offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another second and goal. Operating from the gun, Curtis. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted but it winds up falling incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
And his kick is indeed good, and they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12.
So 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On first down, it's Wilkins, and he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. On second down now, it's Wilkins, and now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. On third down, Wilkins. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
So on fourth down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit.
This will be a 37-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
So the Chargers now down by 15. At time, a huge factor. And their 4-game winning streak in great danger. Throwing to start the drive. Curtis. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Certainly not what he was hoping for. So this one will end in a victory.